Let us construct a super cool car like this. This is a model. We need some wooden pieces and 4 wheels and fixtures for the wheels. There is a motor, a DC motor, which is powered by 2 batteries. It will be good to have a switch in between the motor and the batteries. This is a different view of the car. This is another view of the same car. One more view. So different views are shown only to see how the car is fixed. There is a fan kept at the back side of the car. It is just a fancy item. If you don't want, you can. When I looked into different websites to choose the material for cars, I found this design from the website makerspaces.com. So if you have any box, that also could be used, and the wheels are taken from the plastic bottles. So this is the bottom end of the bottles. So if you have 4 bottles of the same size, that will go for the wheels of the car. So these are the materials required for the assembly of a car. There is only one bottle shown. If possible, you can use the cap as the wheel, or you can use the bottom part of the bottle as wheel. This is a battery holder. You need to fix 2 batteries inside, maybe AAA or AA. This could be a metallic rod to fix 2 wheels of the car. You can use 2 straws or some kind of small plastic pipes, whichever is available. You can assemble the whole car by using a glue gun and glue sticks. This is a closer look of a DC motor. You can see 2 connectors, any one end you can connect to the negative side and the other one to the positive side. When you give supply to the motor, the arm will rotate. So to transfer the rotation, we need a pulley tightly fixed in the shaft of the motor. This is the car's base, which is almost done. You need to fix one more wheel here. So these are the plastic pipes or the straw. You can fix it to the body of the car using glue guns. If you have extra length, you can cut it. Basically for this one, you can use small chopstick. If you don't have metal rods of the same size, you can use wooden chopstick. This is the complete assembly of the car. There is a switch connected between the motor and the battery. When you turn on the switch, the motor will rotate. The rotation of the motor shaft is transferred to the wheel using a rubber band.